Hello, folks. Um, I know I have not made a video in a really long time, which is one of the reasons I'm now making a video. Um, but the main reason for this is I just kind of wanted to address family situations while transitioning. So it may be kind of a hard video for me to get through and make, but I'm going to try to do it in one take. A little background, I started transitioning February of 2011. So I'm almost, wait, 2012, sorry. So I'm almost 2 years into my transition. In the past year and 3 quarters, obviously I've changed a lot physically, which is really noticeable to anybody. And I've never really been the type to open up, especially to family members, about, emotions and, my state of mind at any time. And I've always felt like they deserved to be in the loop, but I'm a coward and I just don't really know how to talk about these things. So this is kind of an open letter to my family. Um, there are some family members that still don't know that I'm transitioning just because either distance and we don't see each other often, or, maybe I just haven't told them. I know, and it's really shitty, most of my family members found out, by my mother and through the grapevine, and I should have been the one, to tell them what's happening. I want to apologize for that, first of all. But on the same token, I am grateful for how everything has been working out so far. If you are my family member and you're on Facebook, I'm sure you're watching this. First of all, I just want to start with my immediate family. My dad still, he knows, he doesn't acknowledge it. I can tell he gets uncomfortable when male pronouns are used around him, or, Alex is used around him. But at the very least, I can say that, he's not fighting it. Maybe because he knows he can't, but he's not fighting. There's still work to do. My mom, getting so much better. I think she's starting to, come to terms with the fact that she raised a daughter, and her daughter is now her son. I mean, it is what it is. Nana, you by far, you've blown my mind because you've been accepting from day one. And I know it's not easy because I was your only granddaughter, but I really, really have to give you credit. I didn't expect, the support that I get from you. And you try harder than anybody, to respect the fact that I prefer male pronouns and my name is Alex. Pop, if you are watching this, I don't know if you ever get on Facebook. I'm honestly not sure if you know or not. I don't know if you've been told. I know I haven't told you because we don't really talk on that level. But if you are disappointed in me, I'm sorry. I just want you to know that you are, you're my grandfather. You're my blood. I do love you. And I just want you to know that I'm much happier living this way because I'm now myself. My Uncle Dan, you're fucking awesome. When I came out to San Francisco, I've never felt more at home and at ease. I felt like I could just be myself. and no questions asked. You've always supported me, and you know, I feel that love even from across the country. Um, my Uncle Peter and Aunt Kathy. I don't know how you guys found out because I didn't tell you, and I never really was scared to tell you because I know that the two of you are very, very open minded, and I know that you love me and accept me. But this part may choke me up. But I realized that you knew last year at the beach when Owen and Ryan, my two younger cousins, for anybody that doesn't know, called me Alex and he, and they used the male pronouns, and it blew my mind. I, I don't have words for how much I do appreciate that. I, if I were in your shoes, I wouldn't know how to explain to my children, but on the same token, kids are so smart and so intuitive that sometimes they just know on their own. But you and Kathy, you and Uncle Peter have been awesome. You know, when I came to Owen's birthday party and he introduced me as his nephew, that it's the little things that mean the most. And again, I just digressing want to apologize to anybody that I haven't personally told because you do deserve to hear that from me and not from anybody else. Um, I just want everybody to know my transition is not something that I am ever going to regret because I started the transition at 21, 22, and I felt like I was alive for the first time. I was so socially awkward in even family functions because I didn't want to play the role of granddaughter and niece and this female. Like I just that it is not me. But since starting um, hormone therapy and obviously a lot of physical changes have happened, in the process. You guys have all really, really, really been there for me without realizing it. So this is kind of just my way of saying thank you, and I just want you guys to know how much I do appreciate you. And, to my friends that, high school friends, haven't seen each other in forever, a lot of you have showed a lot of support, through Facebook and whatnot, and that also means a great deal to me. Um, a lot of you, when I did tell you that I was transgender, were just like, and which is probably the best reaction, I could have imagined, because I mean, some of you even told me, well, I obviously already knew that, so I want to thank those people as well. But on a less personal note, and more general, being transgender and dealing with family affairs and family events, holidays, things like that is gut wrenching at first because you don't really know how to act. Um, you personally feel liberated in your own skin. If that makes sense at all. You are finally yourself, and you've waited so long to outwardly be that person that you always knew you were. But your family has always known you as somebody else. So, I mean, I think that is the most difficult part of transitioning. Um, and I really sympathize with those people who their family couldn't come to terms with it, and they ended up losing contact with their loved ones because of it. Nobody should have to go through that. Um, so again, on a personal note, I'm extremely grateful. I'm not religious, but blessed is the only word that I can use. I couldn't ask for a better family. I couldn't ask for better friends. So, I just wanted to thank everybody again, and I look forward to seeing everybody on Thanksgiving, extended family that's not blood, but, I've known you forever, my entire life. Um, I am looking forward to seeing anybody, and I just want to say, right now and take the time to tell you that it is okay to ask me questions if you don't understand something. Um, I feel so bad about not coming out to you personally that I just want you to know no matter what, you can ask me anything about my transition, you know, because I know that everybody else has to transition with me. And I don't want to be that selfish person. So, if there are any questions, please ask them. I'm an open book, and I would much rather you ask than assume. And I think that goes for anything really. So, again, thank you all for watching, even those that are not my family and had to sit through this. But to my family, I love you all so much. I'm so thankful for all of you, and I really, really appreciate you kind of holding me together through this. So, I'll see you guys on Thanksgiving.